Hi, I'm Mark Camoccio and we're here at Pete's Airgun farm, and I'm here to show you today the Hatsan 60S TG GRV, and the GRV standing for Gas Ram Vortex. And if you're not familiar with these, although this looks like the traditional brake barrel spring piston, it's actually got a gas ram system unit that sits in place of the mainspring inside, and Theobin devised the system to start, and most manufacturers who produce brake barrel guns now are utilising their own systems, or it's sort of an idea on the theme. This 60S version with the gas ram from Hatsan is actually quite a slick little rifle. There's a lot of features crammed in, and it's quite a smart little model. You've got a walnut, Turkish walnut stock for a start, with laser cut checkering on there. Got the checkering on the fore end of the grip, so that all helps. It's quite a nice grip as well. It reminds me of my Webley Vulcan, one of my first rifles, which was always very nice to handle. This has got much the same configuration on the Sporter stock actually. Quite a nice sort of English style red rubber butt pad there at the end. So it's a very nice start, and it handles very well. Incorporated into this, you've got open sight with the fibre optic facility, and then that's Hatsan badge on the side of the cylinder here. You've got various features, and you've got the SAS system, which is the shock absorbing system, and in there's like a leaf sprung device which sort of helps some of the recoil. I was a bit sceptical when I first used it, but this gun is actually extremely smooth to use, and all I can think is they really have sort of perfected it now, and whatever they're doing on the internals, it's quite impressive. Obviously you'll have the gas ram does make it quite smooth, but let's just fire a shot off to start. You've got to jolt the breech to open it to start. That whole cocking stroke is incredibly smooth. Just chamber a pellet there into the breech. Make sure it's always flush when you're doing these sort of rifles. Lock that up. You've got a push button safety at the back, quite reminiscent of the old Webley Amigo, if anyone was familiar with that. Nice design. Thumb that away. That's an auto safety, in other words. And then you've got a two-stage trigger, so just fire this shot off. As you hear there was absolutely no, obviously, spring twang, because there's no mainspring inside. Because of that gas ram, this is actually one of the better offerings, and it's a lot of manufacturers have tried it, but it's incredibly smooth. There's just a smooth snap to that action, and I was particularly impressed with this on test. And I think accuracy-wise, actually, what do we have here? Yeah, I managed about ½ inch at 25 yards, which is actually very respectable. So the recoil's manageable, and it's very slick, all told. Trigger-wise, you've got the Quattro trigger. So again, it's two-stage, but it's actually surprisingly sophisticated for this style of rifle, and Hatsan has stuck with that. It's a bit of a throw-over from the Webley Venom days, because Hatsan did a lot of the work for Venom, and well, sort of all work together. So it's a very nice unit, and it all works rather well. So that's the Hatsan gas ram model.